honey. Ow. What'd you do? No, it got caught.
See, that's why belly rings are not a good idea.
Oh, we should add a bit. Don't have your roommate pierce your belly button. Second semester of freshman year. Don't do it. Learn from my mistake.
Just know this is what you all have to look forward to. Is the worry. And please download Life 360 and make your kid be on it. Otherwise, tell them you ain't gonna pay their phone bill no more.
At least.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Mak of All Trades, and I'm here with my daughter, Karissa. And she is a sophomore this year at K-State University. And she's going to be living in the dorms again this year.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
There's nothing wrong
with
that.
There isn't. She has a suite. So the suite is where you have one roommate, right?
There's different suite styles. So I live in a 2-person suite, so it's me and one other person, and we have our own bathroom.
Right. So they don't have to do the community bathroom situation. And so last year, of course, is the really, I feel like, stressful move-in because they do give you a list of things that they suggest you get, which, by the way, do not order from whatever that little pamphlet or sheet was. It's outrageous. The prices are redonkulous. So please do not feel that you have to order from whatever that thing was because it was ridiculous.
It's a waste of money.
It is. He's been making TikToks, which I will put. Do you want to put your TikTok on here?
Sure. I trust your subscribers.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll link her TikTok in the description box for you guys. So you can go and watch her TikToks because she's been doing a lot of hacks and things like that for your dorm, which people are really liking on her TikTok channel. TikTok page. Okay.
I feel like it'd be a page.
Yeah. So, so since she doesn't do a YouTube channel, I was like, I need to have her come over here on my channel and share with you in case you are a parent or a college student getting ready to go back to school, or it's your first year, especially for the first year people. Just how everything goes, and then as well as things you may not have thought you needed for your dorm, but you end up really needing or using. So, Karissa, we have coffee, by the way. Obviously, you need a mini fridge.
Yes, mini fridge and microwave. If you want, so lots of dorms have restrictions on things, like I can't have certain things in my dorm. I can't have one of those stovetop things that has the flames or whatever. You can't have open flame
No
things.
hot plates. No hot plates.
You can, as far as I'm concerned, have air fryers though. As long as it's not an open flame, I don't think they care.
That's good to know. So, but back to the mini fridge thing. So we did get her, or her auntie got her a mini fridge, but she would highly recommend getting a mini fridge that has a bigger freezer portion, because she had a hard time with you gotta think these college kids, they as broke as a bad dad joke. And so they're relying on pretty much ramen noodles, Easy Mac, and frozen dinners. So I feel like she would have had more options as far as snacks and stuff like that if she would have had a freezer.
Yeah. My roommate wanted popsicles all the time, and we had this small little freezer section at the top of our fridge that never got cold enough to even make ice cubes.
Right. So make sure it has a decent freezer space. But yeah, Easy Mac, make sure you're stocking up these kids with snacks when they move in. Otherwise, they're going to be DoorDashing, Grubhubbing. I mean, they do have the meal plan or whatever, but you can't get that benefit on Sunday, right?
It depends on at K-State, you can't, on Sunday night, they don't serve dinner at either one of the residence halls, so we have dining halls. We have two main dining halls. One of them isn't open on Saturday at all, and one of them isn't open on Sunday at all, but you can only get lunch and breakfast at one of them on Sunday, and then dinner, you're on your own on Sundays.
Yeah, so you gotta think these kids need something to eat on those days that their dining hall pass isn't available, especially if they don't have a vehicle. Karissa fortunately does have a vehicle, so if she wanted to go to, you know, Taco Bell or something like that, she could do that. But
and honestly, snacks are even a good idea because the dining hall is only certain hours.
Right. So
because like at K-State especially, like breakfast is only served from a certain time to a certain time, and then there's a period between breakfast and lunch where nothing's served and you're not allowed to go to the dining hall, and same with between lunch and dinner. And so like sometimes you might have classes that run in between those two periods. Like I don't think I could go get lunch this year on Monday, Wednesday, Friday because I have classes, or Tuesday and Thursday, I mean, because I have class.
right. So you need to make sure your kids are stocked up with snacks or things that they can have on the go or things that they can make in their dorm. Now, one question I have, does a dorm allow you to have a toaster?
I think they're allowed, but I think that they're allowed because it's not an open flame.
Okay.
I think that's...
We'll have to look into that one because this girl will tear up some bagels.
I love bagels.
That's her favorite. So I was like, one thing I guess I need to suck her up on is some damn bagels. But yeah, what else? So we got through the mini fridge, a microwave. Definitely need those two things.
Silverware,
like
forks, knives, spoons, because at K-State, I don't know, I think most colleges have it, but on the go meals, you just walk up to whoever's at the front desk of the dining hall and you tell them you want an on the go meal, and then they give you a little pass, and then wherever you want to go eat and like take your food for the night, you give them your pass, and then they give you a box, and sometimes they give you silverware, sometimes they don't. So
be prepared.
Yeah.
Right.
And especially if you're like DoorDashing or Grubhubbing or Uber Eating things to your dorm, a lot of times they forget your silverware. So
make sure you have that. And then one thing that she's bringing this year that she didn't have last year was like a full length mirror. So we're doing that. And then also the little 3-tier wheelie cart kind of things. Those come in handy because for snacks, for like a little coffee bar. Karissa drinks coffee every day, and so she needs to have like a little coffee station, and so that comes in handy.
Well, I saw lots of girls last year use them as like makeup stands, and they would put their makeup and everything on it, or you could put it, like I could have put mine next to my vanity and had like cleaning supplies and whatnot on it, because we had a 3-tiered shelf last year that had cleaning supplies on it, or you could put like toiletries and stuff like that on there too.
Right, good idea. A little area rug is good for in the middle. A full-size trash can, not the little ones. I mean, the little ones are fine for by their desk, in the bathroom, whatever, if they have a suite, but full-size trash can, y'all, they gonna fill it up. So trash bags to go with that, cleaning supplies for their dorm. We have already started gathering things. She moves in tomorrow, and so we've already started gathering things and getting everything ready for the, hour and 45 minute, 2-hour drive to K-State. It's not that far, but also Karissa is taking her hamster. Tell everyone your hamster's name.
So my hamster's name is Chris. His name is Chris Hamsworth. Yeah. So if you do plan on bringing a pet, or if your kid plans on bringing a pet, make sure with whoever that they can actually bring pets into their dorms, because I had to fill out a pet policy form and I had to show proof of my roommate saying she was okay with it. I had to show pictures of Chris and his cage and I had to answer some questions. So just make sure that your pet is approved, and if it's an ESA, make sure that they're also approved through the housing and dining services that your university provides.
Right. So yes, she's Chris Hemsworth will officially be a wildcat come tomorrow. A little hamster. He's going to be a college student. Put a little video in here of Chris Hemsworth so you all can see her.
Maybe we'll put the picture of him posing while I
Pet
was taking
hamster.
a picture
Yeah,
of his
he
cage.
was posing for his picture to get approved to go to K-State.
Yeah, he was.
Karissa, she also works at the dorm facility that she's going to be living in again. She worked there last year, and she's working there again this year, where she is a front desk
I'm front desk worker.
No, front desk worker. So she works all different shifts. Some are in the middle of the night into the wee morning. Some are it's all over the place.
Typically at residence halls, front desks are open 24/7. So if you ever have a question about anything while you're there, go to the front desk, and they can probably answer your question.
Right.
And on my TikTok, I have videos that I posted at the end of freshman year, so earlier this year, about like college essentials. I made 2 videos on that, and then I made a video about like move-in tips about 2 weeks ago maybe, and then I made one the other day about like a moving hack with jewelry.
Which kind of tell them the one, because this one's really important, and at least I feel that it is, that you and your dorm mate need to move in at separate times.
Yeah.
Do not do it at the same time, otherwise
it's going to be a mess. Yeah.
I mean, we didn't do that last year because her roommate moved in like the week after, because she was...
I move in early because I work there.
Right.
And so, like, I move in tomorrow. My roommate doesn't move in until the 16th.
Right.
So, I don't have that problem, but if you know who your roommate is and you have a way of contacting them, make sure your appointment is at a different time than theirs is. Otherwise, it's just going to be chaotic.
Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, do not leave things in the hallway.
Please
do
don't.
not be those people. Do not be those people.
I mean, especially if you're moving in at a different time than your roommate is, move everything in and then put everything on one side and then just transfer to your side as you go. Don't put things in the hallway, because there's other people trying to get carts through there, and it's kind of hard to get 2 carts through the same hallway at the same time.
Right. Yeah. So, and I would kind of think, don't have too many people come to help you move, because otherwise it just causes congestion.
Yeah.
And
last year I saw like sorority girls bring like 5 people. I'm like, you do not need that many people to help you move.
Their room is so tiny. Granted, there's kind of a lot of stuff, but not enough
like
to
2 or 3
warrant
people.
not enough to warrant five people to come help you move.
Right.
Like,
I think like 2-3 people is good.
Yeah.
I mean, last year it was...
I feel like it's easier though. Well, we have it easier because she does work in the dorms.
Yeah, so I move in a lot
getting
earlier.
to move in earlier and not have to deal with all the rest of
Right. There's probably
the
going to be like
students.
nobody else in the residence hall when I move in.
Yeah, so we're getting lucky there.
A lot of people say to get one of those like hand steamers. You're going to use it like once. Don't waste your money and get one. Printers. Having a printer, because at K-State printing costs money, and nobody wants to pay money to go print something if you could just get your own printer. And in the long run, it's worth it, because over the 4 years that you're there, or however many years, you're gonna use it a lot.
Right.
Me and my roommate used it all the time. We printed out our schedules and put them next to the door so we would know who would be home and when.
Oh, that's a good idea. So with your dorm mate or whatever, printing your schedules out and, like she said, putting them by the door so that each of you know where the other one is, pretty much kind of at all times almost. But that's, I like that idea, not just so you can...
It was helpful for me and my roommate because we were able to figure out like can I get dinner with them this night, or do I have to get dinner with somebody else, or things like that. Or like, when are they going to be home, when are they not going to be home.
I think of it more from a protective standpoint, just so that someone else knows where Karissa's supposed to be at a certain time, because there are bad things that happen.
Mm-hmm. And I would like, my class would end like at a certain time, or my roommate's class would end at a certain time, and then I wouldn't be home, or she wouldn't be home for like 2 hours afterwards, and we're like, hey, you gotta class at, like,
each
this
other
time. Like, where are you?
And saying, but that way each other knows, you know, it's someone to just know where you're at for peace of mind. And plus, I will say, from a parent standpoint, I did get her roommate's phone number and put it in my phone, so that, and gave her my phone number, just in case anything were to happen, or any concerns or anything like that. That way that roommate can get a hold of me before, you know, freaking out on something or whatever, you know what I mean? So I think it's a really good idea as parents that we have the person that's going to be spending the most time with your child's phone number and all that information, so that they can help you and you can help them. So please do that. Karissa did have an issue when she first got there last year, where her PlayStation wasn't working.
Yeah.
So if you play video games, if you play video games, Karissa's PlayStation would not work the first few months she was there. I
got so frustrated. I just took it home. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Because she has a PS5, and what was the problem with that?
Basically what it was is that it just didn't work. It wasn't compatible with the Wi-Fi there, I guess. So, at K-State, there's a device registration thing where you can hook up your devices to the Wi-Fi there. You can have like up to 5, I think, at K-State. So, and make sure that your laptop actually works at the university that you're going to, because mine doesn't. Most of the time, big universities accept anything that runs on Microsoft or Mac OS. So any laptop that runs on those two processing systems should be fine. Like, I have a Chromebook, so it doesn't work there. So that's
Chromebooks.
No Chromebooks. They don't like broke people laptops.
They don't like poor people laptops.
They hate poor people.
But she has an iPad.
I do have an iPad. That is basically my laptop now. And it works just fine.
Right. But what did you do to fix your PS5 problem?
So instead of connecting it to the actual K-State Wi-Fi, I connected it to the guest Wi-Fi, which is the only way it would work if I didn't put an Ethernet cable into my PlayStation. And my room was on the other side, or my side of the room was the complete opposite from where the outlet is to put the Ethernet cable in, so I did not feel like tunneling an Ethernet cable across the room. So,
but eventually, I think it was like December.
I took my PlayStation back second semester.
She even went as far as to take it to Best Buy
twice.
To the Geek Squad to try to get it fixed, because she thought something was wrong with her PS5. She was so pissed.
Nope.
Anything else?
For making friends, Snapchat added a thing this past year where you can add your college or your high school for some reason, but you can add your college onto your Snapchat account, and so you just confirm it with your college email, and then you can join a story with everybody else who's graduating the same year as you.
Oh, cool.
And so you join that, and then you get to meet friends that way. I've met a couple people that way, and people in your classes, don't be shy. I didn't make any friends last year in any of my classes. Actually, that's not true. I made one. But, yeah.
Yeah, because that's important to have friends to go to the lunch with, the breakfast, the dinners. Mm-hmm. People just hang out with.
And study with during finals, especially if you have classes with them.
Right. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. But there's basic things that you'll need for the dorm. Like, if you have a suite, you need shower curtains.
Yep.
You know.
The shower curtains and shower hooks, we will not provide them for you. Your university does not provide shower curtains and shower hooks for you.
Right. The rug.
They don't provide toilet paper either.
Yeah, so bring toilet paper.
They don't provide toilet paper.
Bring toilet paper. I might do a part 2 of this or whatever in between, because I will be filming for the actual move-in. But all the things that I've gotten her thus far, because I am, as you know, here on my channel, I love to coupon and find the deals and all that stuff. So I stockpile stuff, and then when it comes time for like situations like this, I have most of it and just have to fill in here and there. So yeah, so maybe we'll do like a little video where I can show you guys the things that I've gotten for Carissa's dorm. But yeah, you definitely need to bring your own shower curtain, all the stuff you would need to furnish a bathroom, towels, the floor mats in front of your shower. They do not provide you with anything other than the furniture, the basic furniture. So they give you a desk, a bed,
a chair, and a dresser. Those are the only things that are going to be providing these kids. Everything else is self-provided. So like the little cubby shelves come in handy. Karissa likes those. We've also gotten her other little shelves, and a storage ottoman. We got her a storage ottoman, which comes in handy. So it also works as a seating area for whenever she wants to have more friends come to her dorm. And then also as storage. But yeah, and then I feel like it's also important to have good communication between you and your dorm mate, because then you guys can kind of be like, okay, this person's gonna get the refrigerator, person's gonna get a microwave, this person's gonna get this person's gonna get that. Because if you're in a suite with someone else, if you want to share, you can share, or you can have separate ones. But I feel like it's a lot easier and more cost effective if they share. So that's what Karissa and her dorm mate last year did. They shared a lot of the responsibility of bringing things in. But if you have like questions about things, you can always put it down in the comments and I'll ask Karissa for you. Or if I know the answer, I'll give you the answer. Otherwise, I'll ask Karissa. Or, you know, Karissa is subscribed to my channel, so she can answer it herself if she wanted to. But yeah, you guys, so that's our little mother-daughter. Ooh, yeah, we should name this mother-daughter dorm informatory video. You're like, no. It's accurate.
It is accurate. But yeah, so that's going to conclude this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. And with all that being said, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I don't fucking know.
You can't cuss within the first 10 seconds.
I don't know. Sorry, YouTube.
Our phone bill no more.
At least I didn't come home pregnant freshman year.
Why are you acting like somebody we know did it?
I'm just saying. There's some people my age who didn't go to college, who don't have a stable job, and have a kid and another on the way right now.
Okay, we're not gonna call those people out.
We ain't gonna. I'm not naming names.
Me and Sweet Betty ain't never seen a bear that could dance before. Well, it's a 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. Follow Dakota and he dance some more. Dance, dance, Dakota, dance, all around the country store.